Hello, beautiful world. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we are on a roll. We are talking about the First Law trilogy. Specifically, we are talking about the second book right over here called Before They Are Hanged. In my previous video, I did this guy right here. This is the first one, you guys, okay? This is the blade itself, and then this here is the second one called Before They Are Hanged, and the third one is called The Last Argument of Kings. Now, I have ordered it, and they told me that it was going to be here today, so I am literally sitting here looking out this window, and I'm like, okay, supposed to be here, supposed to be here. Hopefully it gets here. I was expecting it to get here like 10 minutes ago. You're right. It'll probably take all day. But anyways, I'm waiting. It should be here today. So hopefully it gets here and I get to start number 3. All right, moving over to this guy right here. Now, the video when I did last time, this one here, I was saying at the very end of the video that the group of people, they were going on a journey. That is correct. We are off to a journey. However, in this here, just to let you guys know, the group of people going on a journey, there's several different journeys taking place. So they're sort of broken up into 3 groups. So the first group we have of characters is, like I said, Bayaz, who was my favorite character, you guys, in the previous video. In this book, don't get me wrong, he is good, but he's very much more mellow. He's sort of like, he really does go into this role of being this older, wiser, sort of knowledgeable, kind of like a wizardy kind of person, and he basically is a storyteller of the past. He lets us know how things were and what had happened, and basically throughout the entire book you go on a journey through the past with him, and he explains the sort of wars that happen and arguments between brothers and that sort of thing. Now, in his group of people, there is also a person, Giselle, you know, my favorite character, Giselle. Yeah, that guy. Then we have Logan, we have Pharaoh, we have Kwai, and we have Longfoot. All right, so Giselle is that wonderful jaw person who, by the way, we have a scene of him looking in the mirror at the end of this book, and believe me, it's a very different character. So, as I was saying in my previous book, he does grow as a character. I can handle him now. I can. He's an alright person. Logan, again, that strong, burly guy. Nothing really changes there. Pharaoh, who got thrown in the first book, sort of joins the group, and she's a very, very tough lady. Don't mess with her because she'll kick your butt, kind of thing. And Kwai, he is like an apprentice to Bayaz, so he comes along on the trip. And then Longfoot. So Longfoot is the navigator. He basically has been all over the world, and they need him to sort of find the way to where they're going. The place where they're going is the edge of the world, and they are seeking to find something called the seed. I'll let you guys read it, figure out what it is, what it does. I won't spoil that for you, okay? And then group number 2, we of course have our Glokta. And Glokta gets sent away. So he gets promoted to superior. That is not a spoiler, you guys. It is what it is. So he gets promoted to superior. So now he's superior Glokta, and he gets sent away because the superior who was ruling this certain area, he got murdered, and Glokta is on his way to find out what happens. With him, he takes Practical Frost, Severed, and a new person called Vitari. They're quite interesting characters in themselves. I'll let you guys read about that. Won't spoil that one for you. But Glokta goes over there, and he reveals some quite interesting things, secrets, hidden things that we're not supposed to know, kind of shady deals, this, that, and the other. In it all, he gets caught up into this war where it's just a lost cause. You feel like there's no way out of this thing, and surprisingly someone pops up and offers him a deal. So through all sorts of things that he's trying to do, and he really does talk to a lot of people and find out a lot of things and do a lot of things, things happen. I'll just say that. Best part I think about this book was, of course, Glokta, because you know it has to be, I guess. There is someone who, because they haven't figured out who murdered the previous superior, this someone comes after Glokta, and when you find out who it is, it's, for me anyways, it was quite shocking. I didn't expect it, didn't even think about it, and it was one of those highlights. I really liked it, you guys. I think you will too, so hopefully you do read this book. All right, through all of this, there is one person in my previous book that I did talk about, I did not mention, and his name is West. The reason I didn't think that that was important is because I actually thought he was a secondary character that was sort of going to fall off, but it turns out he's not. So, the third group is West group, and West is sort of like um, he's more associated with my wonderful character Giselle, and he sort of in the first book teaches Giselle how to like sword fight, that kind of thing. And in this book, he is off with the crown prince. Now, when he goes off, there is a war, and guys, this war, it reminds me of a little bit of the Lord of the Rings, because there's something up north and these things are coming down. And if you've seen the show, you know that something up north lives and they're coming down and nobody believes in these things. Sort of the same thing here. There's a whole lot of bad, creepy, weird looking creatures, humans slash creatures. They're coming. And nobody cares, nobody, they do hear about it, but nobody knows about it. So um this war is sort of coming down, and West gets sent over to try and stop these guys from coming down, because I don't think everyone really is on board that holy crap, the world is in trouble here. So West goes out and he goes with this prince. Now he's supposed to guard the prince because the prince is going to be the next king. So what they do is instead of sending the prince to like the place where they think the war is going to be and it's really dangerous, they split this group in half, or three quarters, I should say. So one group goes one way, another goes another way, and this prince and West, they go to this place where they don't think that the, I'll say, bad people or the North people will actually come at them. So that way the prince is safe and he can say, yes, I was in this war. Mind you, the prince has absolutely no clue about war. He has no clue about commands. And the people who he has as soldiers are like ordinary farmers with like, I want to say like pitchforks. Like this is a horrible group that it's just old people, people who don't really want to be there, but they are. Just it's they're not soldiers, to put it to you lightly. So of course, all hell breaks loose, and I'll let you read about all of that. And then West sort of gets split off from that group, and he ends up finding a group that is a bunch of these Northmen. However, they've switched sides. So instead of going like fighting for the bad guys, they've sort of realized what's happening and now they're on the good guys side. Mind you, there are no good people here, you guys. These people are not good people, but for I don't know, for lack of a better explanation, that's what happens. So they go over and West ends up splitting from his group. He ends up meeting these guys, and they are Dow, Tull, Three Trees, Dogman, and Grim. Now, this group of people, when we first started this book, Logan was their leader. And Logan got split from them, and they're thinking that Logan is dead. Logan is thinking that his entire group is dead. So West ends up being together with them, and West ends up getting a nickname, which is really funny. I'll let you guys read about that. It's kind of cute what they named him. So that's that. What else can I say? Nothing really. I have to stop because I'll ruin it. So that's it. There's, like I said, three groups of people. They're all doing their own things. And first book I did, second book, here it is. This is the review for that. And the third book, I am literally waiting, you guys, like waiting, looking for the third book. Hopefully it gets here soon. I really do want to jump into it because I want to figure out what's going on, what happened, so on and so forth. Also, really quickly, I want to take 10 seconds out of this video to say hi to my cousin Natalia. Hi girl! So we had plans today, but because we had to cancel for various reasons, I got to do this video. So, you know, not bad. So, hello, I hope you have a great day, Natalie. And to all of you guys, thank you so much for watching. I will be doing a review on book 3 once I read it. As you guys can tell, I am a bit of a slower reader than most, so it does take me a while, but I like to read my books and then take the time when something happens. I like to think about it, really get into it, so I do take my time reading it, and that's just how it is. So hopefully in 2 weeks, 3 weeks time, I will get you book number 3 review. Hope you enjoyed it. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I hope it's coming soon. Anywho, thank you. Have a great one, and I will see you all on the next video. Bye!